happy homecoming, and welcome to the Extra Point Game Day edition brought to you live from the Guthrie Bell Tower on WKU's campus. I'm your host, Lauren Cash, joined by Jake Ryle and Jeremy Brown. And also joining us on the top of the show is Head Coach Willie Taggart. Coach, we know you have a game to get to, so we'll get right to it. Coach, the team seems to be learning how to close lately out of the games, but can you talk about what the change happened and how you're not really playing to win, or you're not playing to lose, you're playing to win now?
Well, I think our guys are, they're, like you say, they're growing up and they understanding how to play the game. In those last 3 ball games, I thought our guys learned something from each one of them, including the loss to Arkansas State, where I felt like we played to not lose the game rather than play to win. And then to go down and play Middle Tennessee on the road and fight back through some adversity and come out with a win, something, again, we hadn't done before, and that was good. And then to go out and close against FAU when we had them down to finish them. Each one of those games, I thought our guys learned something at a different aspect of how to win. And we got to continue to do that, and they're gaining confidence in doing that too.
Now let's rewind back to Indiana State. You guys played here at home. Obviously, Division I AA team, you guys thought you were going to get the win. It didn't happen. Could have been a little bit embarrassing, but at the same time, you guys really had a blessing in disguise because you guys did a complete 180. You want to what exactly happened after the Indiana State game that's changed everything?
It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, and I think our guys were down and out after that ball game. I think they heard a lot from fans and people out in the community saying bad things about them, and that bothered them, and they come to me, Coach, people saying this, they're not with us here and there, and I say, rather than sit around and complain, about things we can't control, let's not let anybody else label us as a football team. Let's go out and label ourselves by the way we play, and our guys will come out, and more importantly, they're starting to play for each other, and I've told them, the way that they play is like a gift to their teammates, and if they play that way, good things will happen for them.
Coach, let's talk about the Playmakers Club. You talked a little bit about that this week, and we kind of know that the key for WKU is when guys outside of Bobby Rainey step up and make some plays, and you guys have gotten that in the last couple weeks with Kadeem, Jack Doyle. So talk about the emergence of your offensive players.
Well, we started that the week after the Arkansas State game. We said we're going to start a playmaking club, and it's free membership. All you got to do is go out and make a play, and our guys are starting to do that now. That's something that's been missing. Guys just making plays and making winning plays, finding a way to make winning plays in games. And we have talent on this football team, and they're young, but they can make plays. And we want guys to go out and make plays for us and have fun. Don't worry about anything else.
And you guys are going to have to go out and make plays today. You play Lafayette, first in the Sun Belt now. They're having an incredible year. They run a 3-4 defense, and they've taken 5 interceptions back to the house this year. How do you game plan offensively for a playmaking defense?
Well, for us, it's just to know our game plan inside out and know what we want to do. If we understand what we want to do, that's how you can help yourself from a turnover standpoint and taking care of the ball. For us, it's just going out and execute, and when we do that, we can move the ball on anyone, and we got to go out and do that. Today is going to be important that our offensive line come out and set the tone at the line of scrimmage. It's important that they do that, and if they do, I think we'll be okay.
6 of the last 7 games that Louisiana Lafayette's played, they've scored more than 30 points. They've put the ball in the end zone. How do you guys plan on stopping that explosive offense that they have?
Continue to play good defense, tackle, and not give up the big play. Louisiana Lafayette live off the big play. They have a lot of big plays on the year, and we got to try to stop that from happening with us. And a big part of that is tackling, and continue to do what we've been doing defensively. We saw a glimpse against Kentucky, and now we're seeing our guys starting to come into as we start conference play, and they got to continue to get better. We always talk about getting better or you're getting worse. Nobody stays the same, and we all want to get better today and get this win.
And, Coach, I know every game is just as important as the next, but do you think this might be the most significant game that you've had as a head coach here? You've won 2 in a row, looking to make it 3 for second place in the Sun Belt if you guys win. Is this the most significant game you've coached?
No, all of them been significant for me, every last one of them, because each one you go out there, you got a chance to do something different for our program where we've been. And this is, another great opportunity for us. And it's not not me, it's our players they put us in this position. They went out and they kept fighting when they could have closed it in after 4 losses, and they kept fighting and come back, and now we got ourselves in a chance to go out and beat a winning team, something we hadn't done. Win here at home and be one of the top teams in the conference. So it's a great challenge, a great opportunity for us that we presented for ourselves, and we look forward to going out and taking care of that.
Now, it's been over 3 years. A lot of your players haven't even experienced a win yet here at home. What would a win today mean?
We ain't going to, like I say, it's going to be important. Just, again, we're going to beat our Louisiana Lafayette, who's next on our schedule, winning the Sun Belt Championship. They're next in line, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge to win at home again. I haven't gone home after a home game and was happy. And I'm ready to go home and be happy with my boys and my wife. And I think our guys are ready to do that too, leave that stadium smiling. And I really like to see our fans leave there excited. That's one thing we want to see is our fans leave here. They deserve it the most.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back with a special interview with our quarterback, K'Wan Jakes.